My first guest has often been described as the greatest comedian of his generation. Please welcome Joe Pasquale. See? So you lead them down and you think, oh, it must be. No, of course I'm joking. Please welcome the Chuckle Brothers. Okay, I can either now keep listing other comedians or go, please welcome Eddie Izzard. It's entirely up to you. What do you want to do? Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Izzard. Here he is. Okay. Close up. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh. And those three. All right, please.
I've got a finger in that.
Look. Hello. Hello.
All right, you're extraordinary tall.
I know. It's nothing to boast about because it's only to do with the shoes. What level of fame are you at now as an actor? That's what I want to know.
Well,
have you got your own trailer yet? Because you're in a number of films. Are you moving up?
I got given a trailer, and I found that, you just want to be in a film initially. And then you get given a trailer, you go, oh, trailer, that's fantastic. And then you start getting trailer envy, where you start saying, oh, there's bigger trailers. Why? How big a role have they got? And it's got an extra bit on that trailer, and you start getting trailer envy. Or trailer guilt as well. There were some people who had equal-sized parts to me, who were sometimes in a cubicle, not in a trailer at all. And I suddenly thought, they should really be sharing my trailer. And I didn't tell them that. I just sort of... You read the top line on that?
I haven't read the top line on that. What is it? My stepmother was in the SES, and when I was caught stealing makeup at 15, she said, is this all about this Who Dares Win stuff? I said, sort of.
No, but the first bit is more important.
There's no first bit. That is the first bit.
The first bit of the line.
My stepmother was in the SES. Oh, no, and no one went, my goodness, that's incredible.
No, you didn't even go, my goodness. But she was.
No, it's just because my stepmother was as well.
No, she wasn't.
She was,
She wasn't.
Prove it.
Okay. You bring the stepmother here.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And what was she doing in the SES?
Oh, cooking and buns. She was reconnaissance.
It's an interesting point.
She was in the catering corps of the SES. She dropped buns behind enemy lines.
That was an early part of my stand-up.
What was?
Catering. I was in the SA. No, I was in. I can't remember.
What I just said was an early
roughly.
part.
Yeah, one of my early shows said.
I honestly didn't know that.
No, I know. I'm just trying to accuse you of stealing over something that I didn't do many years ago. No,
Fight.
But it's kind of impressive that my stepmother's in the SES.
What was your stuff about SES cake bombing?
Oh no, I used to say one of the first bits of stand-up was what the hell was it? It was. I said no. I come from a military family. I served in Vietnam. I was a waiter out there. And on that pun, I went on for an hour about serving. Dropping behind enemy lines, setting up tables, getting out before the Hun came in. And it was very funny at the time.
We do have to. I think it's comedically more pure not to mention Eddie's finger, but I think we should. Eddie, what happened?
Nothing really. No, I just did this for sympathy. Because if you get a head wound, it's really good. If you're a boy, if you ever got your head and got a bandage around it, you get a lot of sympathy, especially from girls.
You're kidding.
And you'd shag everyone with head wounds. But it's also finger bobs. Finger bobs. Because he used to go, and there was an albatross, wasn't there, or something?
There was.
And he used to go around, it was a mouse and an albatross, and they used to go looking for socks or something,
You don't know how glad I am we're back on the finger bob material.
Well, it's true. I have
the paralysis
a built-in finger
section.
And my other line for this, to explain this, is there was a dike in Holland, I should say. Yes, you can. They are dikes, and they are in Holland, and they stop water going through. I'm not talking about lesbians. I'm saying there was a dike in Holland. What do? You can't go to Holland and just say, oh, there's a big brick building thing here, which could be called a lesbian, but isn't. You know what? They can't in Holland run around and go, oh my God, there's a thing where water comes out of it unless you stop it. I can't use the word because it's non-PC to say the word. But, yeah, so that was...
So anyway, you had this finger in a lesbian.
Yeah. And I got a head wound from that.
And the girlfriend.
But
we're going back in time.
Sex was great, though.
So America, it's working... It's working in America. You're a stand-up that is working in America. Doesn't often happen. Why? How does it happen with you?
Well, I think it's just people don't go there. I think there's that big problem of not being there, which is the big problem of not being known there. You actually have to physically be there for people to turn up. And It just, well, you know, people have, I don't know, because some people haven't gone over there, but I stayed there for 7 months. I think there's also that. You got to be there a long time. I was 4 months in New York, and I went to San Francisco, and that was in San Francisco, and it sold out, and everyone came, and it was a big star, and...
But it's outright, confirm or deny,
And then they come up to you and go, Eddie, we love your stuff. We don't know who you are, but we love it. We've heard your very big stuff. And Gillian Anderson from the X-Files was there. Yeah.
But that's my image of you in America, because I always read, well, they were playing, it was Gillian Anderson and Al Pacino, and there's Steve Martin, and the audience is always these famous people who are allowed to come back and say hello.
Yeah, or I run out into the audience and say hello to them.
But you look out and go, hello.
Well, I did. I got into an argument with Carrie Fisher, who was Princess Leia in Star Wars. I was talking about Darth Vader, and I said that you know, Darth Vader was played by Keith Prowse, but in fact played by Dave Prowse. So someone shouts out, Dave Prowse. I go, yeah, oh yeah, and I suddenly realised I'm arguing with Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, about who was in Darth Vader. I thought, I totally freaked out at this point, and yeah, because he has a West Country accent, so it wasn't that Darth Vader thing. It was more so, ooh, Luke, the Force is strong with you. And yeah, and she was talking about it. So.
It wouldn't have been as convincing. Listen, I could happily talk to you all night, but we've got to get another guest on. So in the meantime, thank you very much, Eddie Izzard. Thank you for the book and the video and the film and the... Cheers.